Hello and welcome to a different kind of video, a box opening video. As you can see right here, this is the Assassin's Creed Shadows Collector's Edition. It's been about a year since I made a reservation for one. I made a reservation for one about a year ago, and I just figured, like Odyssey, I didn't get when it released, and Origins is the one I started playing Assassin's Creed with. I got all of them in a drawer. Figured after Valhalla and all that, it would be nice to have some more of these figurines, and well, I like most of the Assassin's Creed games, so why not? This, hopefully it captures correctly. It's on screen, or on screen. If not, well, I'm sorry about that. For the box has the packaging. We got our steel case and base game, obviously. We got our statue, a life-size katana, tsuba, which I guess is some kind of coin. A very nice looking scroll, a collector's book, and a map. I assume this is the world map. Yeah. And some lithographs. I'm not sure what those are, but you know. And then obviously some explanation of what the game is. So you're either a legendary samurai or an assassin, which is, I think, this version you're more of a ninja than an assassin, I would assume, but then again, who knows? And I believe you can choose which way to play. If you're either you can choose which character you want to play as, but I'm not sure, it might have changed. Because the game did take ages to finally release, so. But yeah, let's just open the box up. And so, I know that a lot of people didn't like the fact that it was a black character. Being a samurai, seeing as it's Japanese, and traditional Japanese usually are samurais, but then again, it's not unheard of to have other types. So here we have our scroll, our classic that you would get with even Chinese takeout. They have some of these types of scrolls, except this one is cloth, and usually you get some kind of bamboo paper or whatever. I would assume this says Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I'm not sure. I'm not Japanese, so I would not know. And translating this is not my forte. So, for those that do know, let me know. But it does feel strong. It does feel like quality, which is pretty good. In fact, I mean, you want quality. So you got our steel case, which is always very nice to have, really, if you are into that kind of game. And the regular game, which will probably end up back in the box, and this will end up in the drawer next to the rest of the Assassin's Creed collection. Because, yeah, I like the I like to keep my games out as much as possible, obviously in drawers. But still, what do we have? Shinobi, and Shinobi I think is a ninja type. Well, some artwork. Wow, that looks amazing. I do wonder how the assassin part comes into play. She has the sword dedicated to assassins, which Valhalla felt sideways a bit because he didn't earn it, or even, I mean, he had a weapon that wasn't supposed to be his, nor is he using it correctly. So that's the character for the male character, and his possible outfits. I guess you could change that. Weapons. Apparently the hidden blade can change somehow. Not sure. What's this? Iconic. Some kind of weapon. I'm not sure. Not sure. These are the katanas. I'm just not sure what this is for. What this means. But some more artwork and a lot of it. World map. I'm not gonna go into that world as much, purely because I don't want to spoil myself too much. Other than what I know, I haven't checked out the trailer purely because I didn't want to see too much of it. I want to keep myself in the dark as much as possible. So we got our world map, but I would assume that this is all places you can go, and this is the entire area that you can go. Key, some Mount Koja, Yamato, Okaza, Omi, and some specific areas, such as a bridge and some lakes and that sort of stuff, which is probably specific to that area and plays a role, which is kind of neat. What do we got? These are I would assume these are just art cards, or what was it called? Lithographs. Not sure what lithographs really are, or meant to be, but yeah, there you go. That's what those are. But it's very nice that it came in a envelope. So that's pretty cool. Now, I believe there's one change to this entire set. So if you look up pictures, if I don't forget, I'll add one. I usually forget it, but there was a silver box, same as the red one, but a silver box. I think it was the Ultimate Edition had written on it. That's not here, as far as I can see. So that might be the only change to the entire collection. But otherwise, everything advertised is still there. Well, I don't want to offend anyone, but some kind of coin or medallion with a dragon on it. Some kind of dragon on it. It might be Year of the Dragon, or I don't know, but looks cool anyway. Put you there. Now, I believe it really has a special box for everything. Let me hang on while I get the statue out. Alright, so it apparently is a create your own type of collection. Let me adjust everything so you can see what I mean. So, let me check. Yeah, it's sort of in screen, on screen. So you got your samurai, you got your shinobi, which, let me, I'm not used to this. So you got your shinobi, you got your samurai, some flags. Apparently you have to put it all together. He comes on the statue. Feels oily as well, actually. But yeah, he's positioned here and just put in place, like you would expect with any statue. But she can be pulled out, which I don't want to do too often. Or at least you have to put her on the spot as well. Like here, you have your hole. Put your foot in, or her foot in. And then that makes the statue come together. These flags, doing my best to show it all, but it's not always possible. So there's these holes, which, let me try to show you. There's these holes that these flags go in, and I assume they're in different categories. So this black flag is for samurai, this one for shinobis, and probably our enemies. Problem is, it's pretty difficult, if not impossible, because they click. These flags click in, so I doubt it's possible to remove them after they're situated. There's not much I can do with that. It's just how it is. But overall, it's a decent collection. I know it had a price cut, although you still get pretty much the same stuff for what was advertised. And I'm glad it did finally arrive. I mean, the game came out yesterday, and only today did I get the collector's edition in, because you'd have the game 3 days early, but that eventually ended up changing to just everyone getting it at the same time for some reason. So you got your scroll, your statue, steel case, the game. Now, if you order the collector's edition, I already switched content, and the game is installing as we speak. You get digital content as well, which is part of it. Code is on the back. I've used that one already as well. But you get the class of AOI, whatever expansion. You get fly. Thrown to the Dogs, which has her on it with a dog and some more items. I'm not sure what the mastery points will do for you, but at least it's nice that they add those in, if they even still exist. And some hideout, so I would assume that at some point you have to build a hideout and keep that in the block. But anyway, I'll see you in game.